Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea and today's video is just like a oh my gosh, okay, sorry, it's my phone. Today's video is just a little casual chat about how I'm finding motherhood so far. It's been difficult. Let's just start off with that, but I've been really struggling to get a video up, so I just wanted to do like a life after birth update or something like that. So I guess the first thing I want to talk about is my postpartum body. I've had lots of changes, and for me the physical changes are okay. Like, they're not hard for me to sort of digest and get on with. It's what I struggle most with is the mental side of being a new mum, but I'll talk about that in a bit. So my body, so I'm 4.5 months postpartum. This is my tummy. So this is what it looks like. It's a bit flabby, very different to what it used to be like, and also my linea nigra hasn't completely faded yet. That's the line that you get down your belly when you're pregnant, but also obviously because I'm of darker skin, I get a darker line and it takes a bit longer to fade. But yeah, I mean, physical changes I've had, obviously my tummy's not the same, my butt is so flat, but I've heard that apparently if you're breastfeeding, like, you get a flat booty or something like that, because this ain't it. Well, whatever, it's fine. I can always like work on that and, you know, go in the gym and just be on my butt again, so that's fine. But because my body has changed a lot, I'm finding it, one of the challenges that I'm finding is what to wear, how to feel good in what I wear, because everything is basically falling off of me. It just looks baggy because I lost a lot of weight and muscle, so I've been finding it really challenging to dress my new body. I'm not there yet, so when I get there I'll let you know. And also try to find stuff that's breastfeeding friendly, that doesn't look like I'm an old grandma. So I find that really difficult. So I'm just like, most times I basically just look like a toenail. Like, I just look like I haven't put any effort into my outfit. That's because I haven't, because I can't be bothered to find something that suits my new body. It's just long. So yeah. Other things that are different, obviously my boobs are bigger. One's like bigger than the other, but that's was there before I got pregnant, but it's more noticeable now because there's one more milk in one side or the other. So sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so lopsided. But again, I know that's something that will pass, so I'm not like really bothered about that. The sort of next physical change that I've had is my period. So I had, hold on a minute. Oh, I was wondering what was going on with the baby, but she's fine. So the next, I was going to say, so yeah, I got my periods back 6 weeks postpartum, and then since then I've had 50 million periods. So I was thinking, what the hell's going on here? Because I was even more tired, because obviously when you're menstruating you feel a bit more tired than you normally would feel. And I was having, so I'd have like a period and then have like 2 days off, then have another period, and then have 5 days off, then have another period. But they weren't really heavy periods, they're really light, but still it was annoying because it was so unpredictable. I didn't know, like, I just could just be out walking and it wouldn't show through my clothes or anything, but it's just annoying, you know, to have a period and you don't have a pad on or whatever you use, tampons or whatever. So I contacted a GP and they basically said that the hormone that's produced when you're breastfeeding is kind of the same one that is produced when you have a period, so that's why. So basically, until I stop breastfeeding, I will continue to have these on and off periods. However, I haven't had one for a while. The GP did say it will level out at 4 months. So we're now 4.5 months and I haven't had one for maybe 2 weeks, so we'll see. 2 weeks, a week, I'm not sure. I've stopped tracking it now because I was just getting so fed up. So yeah, that's another physical change which I didn't know about or I wasn't expecting, because a lot of people were like, yeah, if you're breastfeeding your period won't return. No, mine came back 6 weeks after, and I've had, as I said, plenty periods since then. Now onto the mental side of being a new mum. It's all consuming. There's not a moment you get to sit down and think about yourself. Gather, like, I feel like most times I don't have time to gather my thoughts, and that's why I can't record YouTube videos, because I don't know what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm doing, I can't plan. Like, lately I've been really mentally exhausted. Like, the only thing that I have time to give time to is basically looking after my daughter, cooking, basically surviving. That's the only thing I have time to give. I don't have time to give to anything else or anyone else that requires me to give any mental capacity. So I found that really challenging, and also like my identity, because I always said, like, I don't want to be just a mum, like just Rose's mum. Like, I want to have a career, I want to do all these different things. But when you have a child, you start thinking like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to do that? Like, it feels like it's going to be such a huge challenge. But luckily I have some really amazing women in my life who sort of encourage me and tell me not to worry, it's all going to be okay. But I found like just the identity thing difficult. Like, I can no longer just pop out and be like, I'm just going here. So I have to like plan this, or what am I wearing that's going to be able to breastfeed, and yada yada yada. And I feel like that's because I have a new identity. I'm a mum, but I'm also Chelsea. So I'm finding it really hard to sort of balance the two and not sort of beat myself up if I'm not as much as one part of my identity as I'd like to be. I don't know if that makes sense. Another thing about motherhood that's been quite challenging is not having time with my partner. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say there. As I said, I have really bad brain fog because I'm just all consumed by my daughter. Yeah, just not having lots of time with my partner, which I was used to before. And obviously I know when you have a child, like, these things change, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't know what to expect. So it's kind of come like a shock to me. Not a shock actually, just like, you know, when you lay down in bed at night and you have like a moment to think, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, this is my new life. Like, I just want to go out with my husband to a restaurant and eat, but I can't do that because you have to organise childcare, and who's going to keep the baby, and who's going to do this, who's going to do that. And for me, prioritising our relationship was something that we always said we would do, even when we have children. But when you have children, you just realise, like, we may not be able to do XYZ because we now have the baby, or it's difficult to do XYZ because now you have the baby. So I found it hard not having as much us time as I would like, or as we would like, but I guess that's something we just have to adjust to and just keep making sure that we check in with each other. Things I enjoy about motherhood so far, I enjoy, like, because I know I said like lots of difficulties, but it's just real life really. I enjoy seeing her smile when she wakes up first thing in the morning. And you know, if you have a baby, you'll know what I mean. Like, when they wake up in the morning, they always greet you with a smile. And I guess no matter how tired you are, that gives you a bit of lift to perhaps, what time is it? Take you through, you know, the tiring day that you're about to face. But yeah, I also enjoy like seeing her experience things for the first time, like trees or flowers or leaves or something. It's just the way she looks at it like it's the most amazing thing ever. And it kind of reminds you as an adult to just take a moment and just pause and just, you know, look at everything that's around you. Because sometimes, obviously, as parents, you're going, you're planning, trying to get here, trying to get there, but you never pause and look at the trees or the flowers. But when you see your child do that and they're just staring at it and they're pausing, it's just like, wow, like, the world is so beautiful. There's so many beautiful things around. So yeah, I feel like having a little girl has reminded me to just stop and just take a deep breath and look at everything that's around me. And it's also taught me to value time so much more, because time just flies by, and with a baby, as I said, it's all consuming. Every moment is taken up. So if I get a bit of time with my husband, we're just like, yeah, like we must value this because we don't know when it's coming next. So I think having a baby has taught me to, yeah, just value each and every moment and every day. But yeah, that's just my update after birth. The room is a mess. I'm hoping to start a series soon called Not All Mums. Hopefully I have time to record that soon as my daughter sleeps more. I don't know, we'll see. Thank you for watching, and sorry if this video is all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed it, and comment down below what life after birth is like for you, or what do you find some of the challenges of being a new parent or mum are. I'll see you in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Did I say that already? I don't know, I can't remember. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.